I am Genesee Gray from Good Shepherd Entertainment. We are publishing Black Future 88, and we're here today with the developer, the person who does a million trillion things, Bellinger, and his cat, Mr. Pants.
You remembered his name. That's nice.
I do remember. And he's going to be on the dev, Satoru 11, he's going to be on the dev a lot. So we'll have to get used to that. He's a loving, loving cat. But we're here to play the game a little bit today, have some Q&A questions with Don, and also test out Twitch integration for the first time live in a group. And it's going to be awesome. And this is something we're hoping to add to the beta, which is currently available at blackfuture88.com for those who want to pick up and play the game now. Now, the beta is not the complete game. Things are rolling out, as you can see, with Twitch integration as we get closer to launch, which is unannounced right now. So you can help us by giving us feedback, if you want, about what we're about to see. And I will give you a link to that in just a second. And, you can jump in. So, Don, take it away. Tell us about Black Future 88 for those who don't know.
Genesee, I am so glad you asked me, because let me tell you about Black Future 88. Black Future 88 is a stim-fueled fever dream nightmare where you only have 18 minutes to climb and murder the living tower known as Skymelt. It takes place in this alternate version of 1988, in this horrible aftermath of this nuclear catastrophe. And basically people stopped keeping track of time afterwards because people just had so little to live for. So it's like, like kind of regular, ordinary day stuff. And with the Twitch integration that we're going to be trying out, there's a few options to let streamers kind of give a lot more control of choices to their Twitch chat. Because one of the things that's really different about Black Future 88 is that you're playing a roguelike, but so is the tower that you're climbing. So if you leave stuff on the ground, the tower will pick it up and it will consume it, and it has its own experience levels and level thresholds, and it'll pick upgrades for itself semi-intelligently. But all of that will kind of make your life harder. So the player always has to manage kind of speed versus risk and reward, and kind of potential challenge in the future. So some of the cool things about the Twitch integration is that it'll actually let the Twitch chat actually pick upgrades for the tower, and some of them are really not very nice, like sending hunters out after you, or saying no hunter this time, but from now on all the hunters come in twos.
So basically your gameplay is dependent on our goodwill towards you, and how much we want to be kind or cruel.
Yeah, exactly. So there's a lot of opportunity for the chat to help or antagonize the streamer, and it kind of gives streamers an option to have like a lot of extra challenge, because when players pick your buffs and your curses and the tower's upgrades, they can make just like a really harrowing experience for the player, and that's pretty cool. The streamer can also turn some of that off. They can say, well, I'm going to pick my own stuff and let Twitch chat pick upgrades for the tower, or vice versa. So today we have everything turned on, and I think the vote times are about like 30 seconds. So after about 30 seconds, it'll just pick a winner and say, all right, more enemies, here we go. And the streamer lives and dies on that. So we're actually playing kind of the fuller version of the game with kind of all the characters and all the content, just to test this out today.
Yay, preview for people.
Yeah, preview for people. So we're playing... I'm not going to play him. He's kind of spoilery. So let's play Ghost. So we're playing Ghost now. So Ghost is really about just really zipping around with his ghost snail. It's a teleporting railgun. And we're going to see what happens. So this is going to be very interesting because the Twitch chat is... it's going to be an interesting thing to try out.
Yes, and also while you're playing and while we're like tripping you up with choosing all sorts of evil choices, I'm going to ask you Q&A questions from Discord and from Twitch, just to make it so you really can't concentrate
Nice.
at all.
You know, multitasking is like my favorite thing. It doesn't stress me out at all, so it's
No,
gonna be great.
not at
I don't
all.
see any panic attacks coming. We're gonna be fine.
No,
We're gonna be just fine.
So chat, if you'd like to begin asking any kind of questions that you have for Don, and I'm going to grab some from Discord, which I also linked earlier too. We'll start to stack them up, and I'll just randomly throw them out when things look like the most stressful that they could be.
You know, looks like the game actually just broke. So, yeah. So
Really? We're stuck on the murder train?
yeah, we're off to like a pretty good start, I'd say.
Excellent. Okay.
But I'm gonna actually have to restart that. So
Okay. Well, you can continue to stream while you restart if you
yeah,
want
that's
to watch the technical aspects of game development.
quite unfortunate. And if that's kind of a non-starter, then we'll just do it with the integration off.
Okay.
So,
But as you can see, this is why we're adding the Twitch integration testing before we actually launch the game.
yeah,
So you guys can try it out, and then we can fix things that are not working quite the way they're supposed to.
everything's going great. So
Everything's amazing.
yeah, I wonder if
Amazing.
there's some that the Twitch changes we just made or something.
Oh.
Yeah, it might.
Well, the last update we removed Ghost, and who did we put in? Sue. So do you think that was the last big update to beta?
Yeah, God, we just tested this like 10 times.
Yeah. Let me see if Skymelt is showing in the chat.
Yeah.
I do not see Skymelt in the chat, but this is the time. Remember, this time you logged in directly as.
Oh yeah, it probably didn't get the credentials. Fuck.
Oh no, I
Right.
see Skymelt, and no, I see it. Never mind. I see users as BF88 Skymelt.
Yeah, I don't actually see it. Sorry to debug this live, but I don't think the integration's working. I think I have to redo the integration, like redo the connection.
Okay. Would you prefer to just use the stream key, which you could certainly do if you want to restart the stream? Because I gave that to you in Discord. Whatever's easier.
Yeah, I can't really do that on screen right now. So
Not on screen. Yes.
yeah, I'd rather just kind of maybe we just change this and we run through it with the integration off. Or we could put this on pause and come back in like 10 minutes and try it again.
Okay, well, let's let chat vote, because I think we should do some questions first,
Okay.
and then come back and try Twitch integration. So that way people that have been waiting get a little bit of something, and then we can come back and try that with you guys. So first,
Oh, it's not
the
connected.
question.
There we go. That's our problem right there.
Oh, well
Yeah,
connected.
well, there we go. We're just I'm gonna watch and see what's even visible on the screen. Hopefully nothing. It's gonna be fine. It'll be fine. You're gonna be fine. Everything's
Okay.
good. No browser, you can't see that. Good. Okay, so
So you can look. This is how you would do it. This is useful, like as a streamer, because I've never
Yeah.
added like integration like this to my streams, and I think this would be cool.
oh yeah.
Okay, let's see how you do this.
Well, I have a Chrome window open, and look, that's great because you can't see what I'm doing, which is pretty important. So,
Yeah, don't show everyone the secrets.
oh yeah. So, okay, let's do this real fast. Okay. Oh god. Okay. I think you just got a text. Could you send me that thing again?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
This is the beauty
This
of
is going
two-factor
great.
authentication. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Computers are great and they always work. So it's especially software.
Alright, I'm gonna throw this in Discord just for safety's sake. Here you go.
All right.
Oh, that's invitation to not what I expected.
Oopsies.
You're already on the server. I don't
Yeah.
need to invite you. It's fine. Here.
I just need you guys to. Yeah, thank you.
There you go.
That's a different one. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you can't see the token, fortunately.
Thank
that's
God. Boy, that
that's
would
a
be
Twitch
pretty bad.
configuration fake token, not for reals.
Yeah.
So, no, Satoru 11, you cannot hack the Twitch. I mean, someone to do that, someone would need a login and password, and I have no idea where they would acquire such a thing. I mean, that would never appear on a live stream.
There would have
right?
to be some kind of reckless developer, I think.
Just
Maybe
share that on a live stream.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe. Oh shit, that's not a thing on the show. Oh, all right.
I don't even know what that is.
Let's see. Okay. Dude.
Craziness.
Yeah. Fuck. Oh, man. Doing this live. So bad. So bad.
I mean, there are entire streams of people doing game development, and you just basically watch them sit there and code.
Yeah. All right, that's Genesee. Unfortunately, that's gonna need a little debugging on my end.
Okay.
Yeah, really sorry. I think it's because I'm running a stream right now. There's just a lot of OS focus issues right now.
Okay. Well, then we'll just do Q&A questions, and
Okay.
then we'll come back and try this again.
Okay.
So for now, just run around in the game and show everyone the game,
Sure.
and I'll ask you questions.
Sounds good.
So Satoru 11, do you have questions as well? You can just add them here, and I'm going to grab some of them from Discord. And let's see. Okay, so this is the question that we get a lot, and I'm gonna let you answer it with caveats. Will there be remappable controls at any point? Now, that is something people ask for, but maybe you could explain the control scheme now, and maybe the reasoning for why some of that is.
Yeah, so I think the control scheme is really built around, I mean, it really prioritizes gamepad, just to be very honest. I think keyboard has, the keyboard experience is great, but for me, I think that the game really kind of sings when it has like good force feedback, and what you get out of a gamepad, I think, is just a lot more fun. So I think remappable controls. We offer a few different kind of style presets, but honestly, just the kind of development complexity of adding remappable controls. We decided to rely on Steam and the way they facilitate that. It seemed like a thing that didn't have to be built. And there's enough options and gamepad support in Steam, and we're going to rely on that for remapping. It could come back into the game later as kind of a launch feature or even a post-launch feature. But yeah, that's kind of our preferred.
No, that's absolutely makes sense. And Dead World Plays asks, will it release for the Switch? Well done.
What was the question?
Will it release for the Switch?
I don't think so. Did we? Oh no, we did. We announced it. That's right.
It is a Switch store exclusive when it comes to consoles. So yes, it will release on Twitch. It will release on PC, on Steam, or you can get it directly from the website. So yes, ta-da! It's going to be exclusive to Switch.
We will be on the Switch.
You'll be saying.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So before hitting the boss, I'm gonna actually just sit there a little bit. It's a little bit too early. Ghost is pretty cool, but he starts out pretty strong, but I don't want to get stomped in the next area, so I'm gonna explore a bit more.
I had a map question. So if we end up going back to the portal that we just saw, or this is fine, this right here. Okay, so I had someone who was confused about which rooms were not explored. And I think when you look in the portal, you can see the grayed out rooms, the ones that are not explored.
Yeah.
They were asking on the mini-map, which you can't really see because our faces are in the way.
Yeah.
But on the mini-map to the right, they were asking if there's a way to determine which rooms are not explored by looking at the one on the bottom right.
It is there. I think it just needs a contrast pass. But the unexplored rooms are fainter. It should be. I think we just need to get the counts in there.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. 2Char0 asks, where do the character names come from?
2Char0. They come from. They kind of fill in bits of the story that I want to be kind of hinted, but not explicit. And they also come from friends that mean a lot to me. And yeah, that's basically that. The names came as I needed them, and that's where they come from.
Gotcha. Okay, so Gimpy J is asking about limited physical runs for Switch. We can't say anything about that. I mean, there's always chances. Right now, it's always a chance, right? Right now, it's planned for digital. Who can say for the future? That'd be nice.
What even is a limited release, though? In 2019.
Yeah, like what's the limitation for a limited?
What does that even mean?
I think it means for a short time, or does it quantity level? I would think for a short time or a small quantity. I don't know which one they're asking about here. But anyway, we can't really answer that except to say that right now, no, nothing is announced about it.
Yeah.
Limited run as the company. Okay. All right. But we can't say anything about that right now. Right now, we have not announced anything about it, and so far, digital only. But should anything change, I'm sure we'll let you guys know and announce the release date of the game and other key info in the future.
What even is a release date in 2019? What does that really mean?
That.
I mean,
it's the date here.
What isn't a release date, really? I mean,
well, again, the game is out now in beta form, so you already sort of had a soft release, but the entire game release
is
later.
PUBG released yet? Is that one really out?
Yeah, semantics and philosophy. I guess that's what we're talking about today.
Yeah, we're gonna argue everything. We're gonna
everything.
This be extremely unhelpful.
Yeah. All right. So I'm not saying anything like that we haven't sort of covered before, but do you I guess we're talking about Switch integration. Like right now, there's no NDA on streaming the game, so if you'd like to stream the game, you certainly can. We do ask that you let your audience know, let your fans know that this is obviously a beta of the game. It's not reflective of the entirety of the game or, any finish yet. There's still things to add, little things. But, if you want to do that, great. And having Twitch integration, I think, is going to get a lot of people really excited because I think it's going to be a fun, group gameplay.
Yeah, it's fun to watch. And I think being able to participate in kind of like a less intense fashion and antagonize someone in a pretty antagonistic game. I think that's
yeah, it's already a lot of insta death, and you're sort of making that worse or better. Yeah. It depends.
Yeah, it really depends,
Okay, so question: when you get a synergy bonus like the one you just did with the night nail, does it carry through if you drop the weapon and pick up the same one again later?
Yeah, it's right here. But if I were to, so this one is like the Night Piercer combo. If I were to pick up another one that would create if I picked up a Night Nail that would create the Night Piercer, it wouldn't work. You can only do it once. So there are a few kind of secrets around that though that are pretty cool, especially around the Night Piercer Night Nail combo. So if I were to actually try to pick up a Night Nail while I have this special Night Piercer, you actually get something new that's pretty cool. So, yeah, the True Believer set. Yeah, someone who just loves teleporting so much. They get to do it a lot more.
I do. This is Dr. Avalanche, for people that can't read at the top. And I like Dr. Avalanche with his shadow figures that he leaves behind. And I found it really useful when you accept that particular buff from him.
Oh, yeah, I want to get that.
Yeah. It doesn't... Now, here's a question for me. It doesn't always offer boss-exclusive buffs when you beat a boss. Is there, a way to... Is there a reason, or is there a way that you can sort of make that happen more, or not?
Nope, there's not. That might be an interesting thing. That'd be a really interesting thing to play with. That would be fun to do. But I wanted the game to have less guarantees, basically.
It certainly has very few guarantees.
And to really, I wanted players to kind of have to manage their own expectations and possible disappointment in things that might not work out the way they want them to.
You're telling everyone to get used to disappointment? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, not. Just in a small, local sense. I really wanted that buff, and time they didn't have it this time. Yeah, I would. That's it.
Tempest Core so cool. All right. Anyway, next question. Let's see. Delishi, I hope I'm getting it right. What percent of runs do you end up winning?
Oh, for me? I have found that I play really, really tilted sometimes, and my first one of the kind of play session is always much more successful than anything that comes after it. And usually I think the first run that I do, I'll do like very well. But after that, I just get really reckless.
So you're overconfident, like you've done well.
Very much. I do the same thing. I think every game I play. So I do like to play very fast, and I usually pay a pretty heavy price for that. So yeah, I'd say my first run of the day, I would finish it like 90% of the time. But I think that what I like about it is that when I mess up, it's always my fault, or when I die, I'm being punished for my own mistake, and it feels fair.
Yeah, that is the truth. Like a lot of games, things happen, and you're just like, oh, random chance just killed me. But in this one, it's just it's your own play or lack thereof of skill that gets you. But for people, and I guess we should say this, people that might need it, there are different ways of playing. If you want like an assist, you want to talk about the modes there?
Yeah, so we have an assist mode also. It's pretty cool. It lets the player just get a less intense experience, and it also turns off certain features. Like right now we're fighting a cursed boss. Jupiter right there, he's all red and sparkly and generally pretty pissed off. And to not have a cursed boss would so
it's like the story mode of luxury.
So certain features like that are just really nice to be able to turn off for certain players. And we also make damage work a little bit differently. Give them just slightly different stats. So,
yeah, it's a really nice feature. Although I have to say, like, this is a challenging game, but you get more powerful as you level up. Of course, the tower does too, but it feels like more epic, I think, when you're playing and you have these really great weapons and all these buffs on, and you can definitely feel like the upgrading as you go forward.
Yeah. So save grace. It's gonna work out great.
Yeah, more dashes. All the dashes.
Well, this gives me the very long ones that let me heal myself. And now that I'm not addicted to stims, I think I'll be great. Oh, dude, I got this weapon with the Shadow Core. This is gonna be great. So I can just really say, oh god, there's another one of these assholes? Unbelievable. What even is this? Oh,
alright, so what is Dr. Avalanche's degree in? Funny.
I don't know.
Studies. Humanities.
So he was he's not an actual doctor. He's just called Dr. Avalanche. His name was actually inspired by Sisters of Mercy, the 80s goth band. They had their drum machine. They actually named Dr. Avalanche, and they considered him to be, an essential member of the band, even though it's just a drum machine. So it's kind of like the lost band member of this like seminal goth band.
That's awesome.
Regular video game stuff.
Do you have, as I die here, do you have a favorite set of buffs or curses personally that you look for in every run to support your wanton, irresponsible recklessness?
Yeah, Doomed Valor is a must-take for me. If I can find Doomed Valor, I'm about to have like a crazy time. And I think my favorite character to play is Sue.
It's clear that is your favorite character.
Oh,
you just like to catch things when she throws her gun.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my next round with her. But I think that playstyle and that like really insane risk-reward proposition is just like it's really fun for me. So I like to play Doom Valor, which basically gives you a lot of kind of extra DPS, but you'll die mostly in one hit if you're not careful. but it really but it really gives you a lot more kind of.
I tend to stay away from things that require like you sacrifice blood or you sacrifice time, because for me, I mean, time I will sacrifice more than blood, but for me, like, I tend to get hit like a little more than every dodgy person. So if I only end up with like 2 health or 2, I'm dead. So I never get Doom of Valor because I'm like,
oh, but it's so good. But I love just the extremely steep cost of it.
Yes. There's a lot of hard choices in this game.
Yeah, and I like that the choices are so player hostile in a way, but also so good. And I think Sue and especially Doom Valor are just like a great combination. So we're gonna go do that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, hang on. If you stop the game now and you think you could integrate the Twitch like within a few minutes and come back with Sue, or how do you want to do that?
Let's do it. So I'm gonna
all right.
just put game, right?
Yeah. Okay.
I just need to re-auth with Twitch, and
that's fine. So you're gonna stop streaming for that and then come back?
I think we gotta shut down the channel really fast, actually.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
Okay.
All right. We're gonna be back in like.
So we'll be back, and you'll have to refresh the screen. All of you people, lots of you, Ken Moore, Saturo, Swader, V and K. We're gonna be back in just a minute, but I would really like you to play with Twitch integration, and that requires us to do another hookup.
Yep.
So hi, Ken Moore. So if you guys can hang on for just a couple minutes, we'll be right back, and then you can really torture Dawn with all the choices.
This is gonna be so good.
So be right back, okay?
BRBs.
BRBs.
Okay, so you're still here.
I'm still here, but you can stop the stream. Is it stopped?
Yeah, I put it on standby. Man,
that's not stopped though. Man. Is that okay?
What's that?
Is it okay? Like it's still running. It's not going to hurt you, even though it's live streaming.
I don't think so. I kind of just like got really frustrated and like didn't want to try to futz around on the stream.
All right. Well, let's mute, and then you can talk me through whatever you'd like to do, and because I want to learn how to do it. So mute your channel, and we'll talk. It'll be awesome.
Oh, is our voice still going through the stream?
Yes, it is.
That's good news. I thought we were all alone, so that's great.
You're never alone, Don.
Okay. Let's no, because the standby doesn't have audio.
No, I mean, just need to. Don't forget to turn the audio on.
And we're back! Oh my god, that was so good.
Okay. Okay.
So
you can
good.
hear us again, guys? We're back again.
Yeah, so Twitch integration is on. We're ready to have a rip-roaring good time.
Yes.
It's been great.
Okay, and this time you're doing Sue because you feel confident.
Yeah, I feel extremely overconfident. I wouldn't describe it as confidence, I would describe it as overconfidence. And, alright, this integration works. Got a controller vibrating on my desk, making tons of sound. Okay.
Awesome. I would just like to do a shout out as well to Night Rogue, who keeps scoring. I think he's at 16,162 in the daily challenge.
That's pretty high.
Yeah, he's like a maniac for daily challenge in Discord.
Pretty ridiculous.
Right?
That's gotta be like 4 or 5 loops or something. And like really understanding how the scoring system works so you can game it. It is quite gameable, I would say. But it is a game, so I'm gonna go for a fat tower run where I just leave shit on the ground, and it's gonna be great. I don't see what could go wrong. So
No, I mean, speed tower, leave it down, and you know, you're just gonna make it easier for us when we want to upgrade Sky Mount and
Yeah.
choose upgrades, because it's
so
great.
This is gonna be great. We're gonna let's go to voting.
Okay, Kenmore, you're gonna see Sky Mount is gonna put up numbers, and you can choose via the numbers, and then everyone will be tallied, and then that will happen in the game.
Here we go.
Your recklessness is unabashed, Dawn, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so do we want a mimic chest? Do we want hunters to come in by 2s instead of 1s? Do we want more enemies? So make your choice. Make your choice. Now hunters is good, but hunters are only released like every so often, so it's gonna be a delayed gratification.
Yeah, it's planning against Don Bellinger Futures is what it is. It's
yeah.
It's future difficulty. That's what it is.
It is.
It's an investment in yourself, guys.
Yes, it's an investment in our future joy.
Yeah.
So like let's say, I mean, does it randomly choose? Like it's like Ion is gonna release or just okay.
The hunter selection is still
Okay.
Okay. I can't really see the doors because our beautiful faces are covering them. Oh, you got a new perk. Alright, you can pick something good for me.
Oh, people will ask this. Is it procedurally generated or do maps remain static?
The map is procedurally generated, but similar to like Enter the Gungeon or Binding of Isaac,
Oh, new vote. Black Mirror, Dumb Bullets, or Animal Heart? Oh.
Ooh.
I want ricocheting bullets.
Oh yeah, that's gonna go great with a needler. I would take that if somebody wanted to be kind to me. That would. Oh, dumb bullets. That's good with a needler too, though. So I think we're good. All right. See you later.
Okay.
Nice.
Ooh, thank you, Kung Fu Quickness. They're asking if we want inspiration for integration stuff. Book of Demons did some really interesting things with it.
Oh really?
So check the game out.
What did they do? Oh, let's see.
I don't know. Kung Fu Quickness. What did they do? Okay, new vote. Upgraded traps, more enemies, or mimic great. Obviously, more enemies.
Yeah, obviously more enemies. Like.
Obviously. You know that bullets have feelings, how dare you? No, clearly they don't in here. That would be
bullets.
awful.
Oh, God,
Terrible.
So fucked right now. This is... I'd say this is going pretty well, but,
Okay.
God, this thing keeps running out of ammo. Oh my goodness.
Aww. Cried me tears.
Oh, okay. My plan to go with a totally fat tower.
So, would you say, like, take a melee weapon as your secondary weapon? Oh, by the way, you get 2 people. So, you know, in case you run out, like, are you a fan? See, I'm not a huge melee fan in this game. I prefer, like, distance, safety.
I love melee. I think they're my favorite weapons in this game. By a wide margin. Oh god.
Okay.
It's so fun. Oh my god. I'm unstoppable. I'm the best. No one can beat me. So, you know, all that cool, tasty stuff on the ground. Well, I'll
yeah. Okay, Prophet Core, Local Nullifier, or Night Piercer, or Safe Inquiries. These are all good for you.
Yeah. They're all boss bots. Okay.
Okay, Prophet Core. I'll be nice.
Okay. This is gonna be great. I got my dumb bullets. I got. Oh,
Could have given you the worst. Night Machine. Man, I would bring back the Baleen Cannon.
Oh man, that would be great. The dumb bullets are helping. Oh, blink weapon. All right, let's take this. Oh, Prophet Core. Nice.
Yes.
Oh man, this is not going to synergize well with this weapon. Oh, okay. Let me take the money shot again. Alright. This is going great.
It's fine. It's good.
Just like everything so far today. It's going great. Okay.
Can you vote? Meat Nichols, Black Jacket, Trigger Fingers.
I'd say, you know, if someone wanted to do me a solid, like, Meat Nichols might be nice.
No, Trigger Fingers, man. All the way.
Okay, Trigger Fingers, actually. That's what I need.
Okay, FYI, in the game, guys, there's a codex which you can access, and that will break down all the weapons and give you kind of info about what they are, and you can see, like, all the buffs and everything. So, if you're looking at this going, what is a trigger finger? Like, you can look this stuff up, and, you know, it doesn't affect, like, you can essentially pause the game and look it up, so don't feel like you have to, you know, be an expert in Black Future 88 to know all these things. New vote, let's pick up time, upgraded traps, or toxic gas. Or toxic gas.
These are all damage for greater. Oh, there was. I could not even see it. Is there a face of there over it? Okay, map maker, talk to me. He's like, oh, you gotta find all this stuff.
Oh yeah, small descriptions might be a good addition to the Vote UI.
Yeah,
that's interesting because a lot of people might not know that.
Yeah, they're toggleable. Ooh, this will kill me if I touch it.
Toxic gas, time to go to Taco Bell, Saturn 11. You're funny. Oh, companion! How much blood do you have though? Oh, this is a hard choice.
Yeah, that'll
familiar time.
Yeah.
I love the familiar.
I do want it because I'm addicted to drugs, so that'd be tight. Stims, I mean. I'm addicted to stims.
Right, of course you want that. I love the familiar. So cute.
Yeah. It's a little baby Juno.
Yeah. No!
Oh, I'm so good at this game. Ridiculous. Oh, payphone. I'm not gonna do the payphone today.
Oh man, that was good.
Oh, there is a door. Oh, sweet. Show.
Have you ever died by standing on the platform and getting distracted until the saw blade comes?
I've died any way you can think of. I've done every dumb thing you can do in this game. So, oh, blood purifier. Okay, this is gonna be fine. We're gonna get the blood purifier. No, first we're gonna do some stims. We're gonna blow all our money. Okay, that costs 44. Okay. So I'm gonna get. I can't afford all of it. I can get, 69, nice, okay. True Widow, and then Blood Purifier. We're gonna get that Ding Dong Throne. Okay. Don't kill me. Alright, I'm still alive.
Okay. Makes 20 stacks, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Hog champ.
Oh, they love teleporters. They get little hearts when you got your teleporter.
Really?
Yeah, it's a new thing. So when you ride teleporters,
amazing.
They're like, oh my god.
Okay, now see, everyone see the weapon that dropped there and has the diamond with the blue. So can you break down? People are asking like, how do I know right away if this is good or not? Can you break down the gold versus the blue, like what that means?
Yeah. So the blue thing I picked up, that's basically time is that's the chrono chip. That's just calling out in a very special way. But normally the weapon rings that have kind of extra detailing, just ornamentation. But honestly, there's not like a obvious tier system in the game, which is what I like. Oh god. So anything can be made a really viable weapon, even a starting weapon. Here you go.
When I do this fight with Juno and Jupiter, it's always a question. My question in the fight is always like, which one do I want to get enraged? Who do I want to take off today? Should I kill Jupiter and watch Juno enrage? Oh, no. Yeah. I kill Juno and watch Jupiter enrage. It's always like a vindictive, evil motivation for your guys first.
I mean, you really want to try to kill them both at the same time if you can. But it's very hard to do that. Oh god, why did I say that? Okay.
Yeah, do you see how he's catching? Like, Suze runs out of ammo, throws her weapon, and he's catching it in the air. That's why it keeps flying up, if you're wondering why there's a gold flying object coming at him.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, it's, my face got in the way and I couldn't see it. So I kind of wish I hadn't taken the blood purifier so I could have my drone addicted to stims. Because that's a really crazy build. And I kind of forgot I'm doing the Fat Tower build, so let's, I'm going to start leaving stuff in there.
Okay.
Well, oh god.
Yeah, Satora, the smoke effect is combos. Like, if you continue to garner combos, like the smoke changes colors. I think it gets deeper for more combos, is that so?
Yeah, it gets deeper in color, and bigger.
So you can have a whole trail of smoke, which is pretty cool.
Oh, we got poisonous gas, alright. Pick something nasty for me. Oh god.
M-Fission is the winner.
3 would ruin me.
Okay,
the heavy
Synaptic
belt.
Trigger, Firewall, or Heavy Belt.
Oh god, it does this and it leaves poisonous gas. Somebody pick that up right for us. Oh god. Okay, the heavy belt will like ruin the needler. The needler becomes like really this. It's great. Just some of those like negative synergies. Oh. I killed myself.
No one believes you, Don. It's like suspicious. Everyone's suspicious of. Oh, questions actually. Sorry. Have you had any moments? Oh wait, scrolling. Have you had any moments where a bug happened during development and you thought, "Well, that wasn't supposed to happen, but that was awesome."
Oh yeah, like just yeah, a bunch. Yeah. Or a lot of times it's just is it actually bugs? Sometimes bugs, it's not necessarily the bug, but like kind of it triggers just like an idea. Seeing it, it's kind of neat to see your game in a way that you never intended, and you're like, well, that's not the worst idea. And it's actually like you think about it more and like, oh, that's. I think there's a lot more benefits to it, and I kind of wrote off that plan of attack. Man, I'm trying to think of what example that might be.
Well, you just did a build recently for the experimental build where you had things stacking in a bunch of different ways of dealing with like buffs and stims and stuff, and that was obviously an idea you had. It's not something that's gonna end up materializing because you tried it and you said I guess no. But is that something that you got from just bugs in people's general reports?
Oh yeah, there's I think just managing like what kind of items stack and which items don't. Because there are already some stackable buffs, and then to make some of the stims stack and change their behavior, you know, that really was born out of like some funny little programming bugs. I'm just gonna leave stuff on the ground. It's gonna be great.
Go for it. I think it's really neat that you are kind of giving a nod or a shout out to Squish with Semblance, which is another Good Shepherd game we did, which incidentally is entirely founded by a mistake or a developmental error where they discovered that Squish, which is the main character, sort of a blob, would kind of change shape and be amorphic and move underneath objects and become like Play-Doh essentially. And that was not the intention of the original game. It was supposed to remain a solid round object, and it ended up changing the entire way that all of that worked. So
yeah, I mean, they get a shout out because they're great people and they really like coming to the game. Like that's they're so fun to hang out with. Ben and Sugar are just yeah. I think being in like the Good Shepherd roster or whatever you want to call it, it's been really fun.
Oh, good.
It's great.
I just said today on Twitter, I was like, hey, come watch our developers. And I was like, well, you're not really our developers. I don't mean to claim credit for your game. I was just like, you're family. You're our developers.
Yeah, I know. It feels, I think that the publisher-developer relationship feels a lot different than what I expected. That was a really pleasant surprise. So.
Yay. Oh, we're voting now. Spiteful Heart, Animal Heart, a fancy hat. A fancy hat? What's
fancy hat? That's so good. Please tell me a fancy hat. Oh wait. There's another vote queued up right behind it.
There's so many votes. We just had like heavy money just won.
I like the idea that money is just so heavy. It's just, I want to go get that, pick it up. It's just
too heavy. I think it would be pretty heavy when it's shooting out of the money shot right at your face.
Yeah.
Like that would be an impact I wouldn't enjoy. Okay, new votes. Vicious Tower, Corpse Exploder. Corpse Exploder, yes. Upgraded Traps, Haunted.
Upgrade Traps will fuck me up. It's great. Because I get real sloppy playing around traps in the game.
How does the Mimic Chest work for you? Like, do you...
The what?
Do you fall for the new chest? I think they call the Mimic Chest.
Oh, yeah. I made them harder to fall for, but I still fall for them. I think that the pressure when a chest drops in combat, and just like, oh, there's so many bullets and like the tension splitting you have to do, makes it a really good challenge no matter what. So I still fall for it. It still gets me.
Like right now you guys see that ammo crate. It kind of looks like that, but it's a chest, and it'll explode like it's a trick if you get close to it, and that's what I'm referring to.
First it'll stab you with spikes, makes a really mean sound, and then a bunch of grenades shoot out, and then it explodes.
Yeah.
It just really goes like extreme overkill. It's great.
Okay, winner was Gun Tuition. And we're voting now on Hunted, Upgraded Traps, or Mimicry. And it looks like Hunted just won.
So good with the needler. I should have better on. I kind of forgot what happened to my needler.
Ooh, we're voting on you now, so that's for you. Uber Core, Ground Slam, Night Piercer, Second Thoughts, or M Vision.
Oh, because we have the fancy hat, we get 4 choices.
Yeah.
So that's like a really neat thing that the chat, you know, they can pick fancy hat for themselves, so they have better options to torment the streamer. It's pretty cool.
Is that Cinder coming out?
That's Overkill, I believe.
Overkill. And we don't get 200s anymore, just one? Or, like, do they simultaneously come out, or is it just, like, means you'll get another one, like, right after?
You should get 2.
You should get 2. Okay.
Oh, unbelievable. That's sloppy. With my gas rifle, it's so good unless you use it on something hot, and then it blows up in your face. So, the Vapor Smelter. Another great way to explode your face off. So good. Alright, we're going back in. We're going back in this time.
Going back, okay.
I don't think anything can stop us this time. I feel really, really strong. Yeah, I'd be surprised if I didn't fall with it twice.
Really?
I think at this point, I don't know what, if anything, can stop me. Oh god. First room. Alright. Oh god, okay. Things that could ruin me, just for fun. I would say...
You just called the universe out, and now it's gonna respond.
No, we're fine.
What can stop you? Room number 1.
I'd say Neon Chrome would be a bad thing. That would really ruin kind of the Sue build style of just like trying to get the heavy needler.
Oh, did you purposely spell vapor all British like that?
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's how a goth band would spell it.
Oh,
It's not vapor, it's before.
Wow. Okay. Fragile.
Oh.
Insectivorous is the winner.
Oh boy, alright. That's good. That's good. That works for Sue pretty well. That's one of her like really good signatures. Let me see if I can find the Curse Survivor.
Yes. Now, here's the question. Murder Vader. Is Murder Vader a secret, or is it because I've never found it and I've played many times?
Oh really?
Yes.
Murder Vader is always in the system. So let's go do it. Let's just.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go do it. We know
because
the boss.
you can complete Cistern without actually doing it, right?
No, you can't. It's the only way up. If you ride it up, it's where you do the boss fight in the Cistern.
Oh, I wonder why.
Alright, this is going great.
Yeah, okay, so Mimicry, Upgraded Traps, or Hunted. Well, we've already done that. Just gonna give it to you again. I lost a lot of good men at Lexington and Concord for her right to drop the U. Oh gosh.
That's pretty funny. I like that.
The winner is Hunted!
Alright, oh fuck. Alright, this is so bad. Alright, it's like the worst place to get the hunter. Alright. Oh, Hot Lance. Alright, I'm gonna go get that. Let's go the hard way. There we go. Luckily, I'm extremely good at video games, especially this one. Oh god. Oh. Okay, that'll kill me, but it'll give me time. But it'll kill me, but it might also be worth it.
Oh my gosh, run! Okay, yes, deadlock time. Nice.
Man, I think maybe...
those trap rooms, I just get very... I have words for the developer when I'm in those trap rooms.
Oh man.
I have words. Who did that? Who did that evil room?
Who even made this trap rooms? This must be the trap. Okay. Okay, find the teleport again. I'm gonna go... Oh, yeah.
Up there.
Here we go. Let's go to the store. Oh.
We can get frustrated with your own game.
Okay.
Oh god.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna die.
No. Oh no.
But,
really?
Yeah, but I also want to go into the Murder Vader, which will definitely get me killed.
Okay.
Oh my god. I mistimed it. Oh my goodness. I was going in there so confident. Died in the first zone. Oh my god. First floor of the tower. See you later.
Okay. So close to level 55. Alright, so I say you play for like another couple minutes. If anyone has any last questions, get them in now. Welcome Lurks, Swader, Ego Pros, and Polisi? Oh, how you say that? So get your questions in, Don will answer them.
I have
and
really good answers. You could just...
really, really good answers. And if you like what you see, you should visit blackfuture88.com and grab the beta. You can play now. You won't get to play... Oh, no, you will get to play Sue, because Sue was at... You get to play Sue and try this out.
All her good kit stuff is in beta.
Yeah.
So all the things that make her, like...
There's no favoritism for Sue.
There's a lot of favoritism.
There's a lot of
definitely the favorite child. Alright, we're going in. Actually, let's talk to this and go first. Squish. Oh, it's not really gonna help me. But now I can dash twice, but I'm just gonna take it here and use that anyways. Alright. Okay. You guys ready?
Oh, that's why, because I never did that.
It's gonna be fine. Here we go. I won't die.
Okay.
Oh,
by the way, I did have a question about this earlier. Is it the black rifle there? It's not for sale if you talk to him for sale. It's just for steal. Is that intentional?
Yes. Well,
yes.
That's actually fine. That's
okay.
He should have an option to sell it to you.
Okay. Well, there we go. I'll report that.
Please. Okay, we did it. Successful. Map. Here. No precious moments. Really need that precious moments.
Death from above. Meet Nichols. Black Mirror. What will you vote for?
Meet Nichols. Okay, it's great. I'm gonna go in the murder baiter. Got my black rifle. I'm pretty much unfuckwithable right now, so I think we'll be fine.
Look at these agents. Ah.
Very good. Alright, here we go. This will be fine. Is there anything else I want to explore? No. Let's do it. I don't see what could go wrong. Really, at this point, I'd say we're pretty much got this one in the bag.
That's what you said last time.
No, but this time, like, I really mean it. Like, I don't... This guy's a baby. Like, we're fine. We're gonna be fine. Totally fine. Just fill him up with bullets. Just... Oh, God.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, my God.
Okay.
One shot. What a baby. So good.
Yeah, look, Profile's almost dead. One more! Yes, nice. Okay, well, let's give him the profit core, since... It'd be funny if you get that. I'm gonna wait and see. Because that's a vote now. The vote is... M-Vision Profit Core Remote Suppressor.
Dash was enough. Alright.
Okay. If there's a murder raider and a murder train, why isn't there a weapon directly named the murder stick or something?
I'll put it on the list. That's fine. That's why? Just didn't think of it.
The word murder was used enough. We considered it.
But I just thought of a really good idea right now. It's actually a new weapon called murder stick. Look for patch notes in the future.
Nice.
My best idea is I don't know where they come from.
I don't know. I think it's just brilliant. I mean, they just come to you out of the air. It's like amazing.
So the black rifle is great, but I'm literally pissing away my life every time I fire.
Okay.
I'm making a mess. But it sounds like.
Yes, getting there. Aww.
Oh, well, I'm sure we'll be fine. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
I want to do Twitch integration when you choose SkyMill upgrades. We don't have any SkyMill upgrades.
Oh yeah, we don't. Okay, let's get them going.
You have to make the tower itself harder for you.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, let's just let them drop all that candy into the pit. Great. See you later, buddy. Don't want it. Nope. Nope. Oh yeah, I can get them. Sweet. Alright, so we got a few upgrades. Oh, it's not doing oh, it is doing alright, sweet.
Oh, okay. It sort of is.
Yeah.
More enemies, less pickup time, mimicry. Okay.
That went pretty well, I'd say.
Yeah. I like how you can see the vote at the bottom. Vote for SkyMill upgrade, and it shows you like little pictures. That's neat.
Yeah. You should be able to see how many like tallies. You should see a running tally though. That'd be cool.
Yeah, like how many have you already gotten?
Yeah, you should be able to feel the dread and it should be like, oh, don't pick that, please. You should be able to like feel the disappointment in your chat audience.
Oh.
It'd be a useful emotion to share with people.
All right. So, everyone, any last questions? And then we're sort of wrapping up now. We've been doing this for like an hour, off and on through
a few
difficulties.
missteps.
A few missteps. I mean, you can continue to play as long as you want to, Don, but figure, got things to do, like make the game.
Gotta go, something like that.
But would you say, after this test, that you think it's safe to add Twitch integration to the beta build today?
Yeah, I think the setup and actually signing in and authing with Twitch, that's the thing we found that didn't really work when the stream is running. Just the way it works is like it needs certain application focus, and I'm running with the game in the background, just looking at XSplit right now. So that wasn't a great way to go about it. But yeah, I think we can add it. I think I could do it today.
Awesome.
It's already
okay.
in, I just need to push it up. So
yeah, so everybody that has the beta, and you can get the beta, Good Shepherd, actually at blackfuture88.com. There's no like little asterisk before the 88, it's just the whole thing, blackfuture88.com. You can get the beta now, and you could play Twitch integration later today, whenever it gets added, if you're a streamer, and you want to have some fun with your audience and evil up your experience. And if you want to talk to us and share stuff, you can go here. And if for some reason the Twitch integration should break, I have no idea if there's a bug or something.
I don't think it has bugs. I'm pretty sure it's rock solid.
You're just pretty sure it's rock solid, intentional, working as intended.
Yeah.
If something should happen, can someone let us know there?
Yeah, I would definitely get in touch with Good Shepherd when something happens.
They'll
hook you right up.
Yeah, that's our job. We'll take a look, and there's even a channel. It's called Bugs. Not that it's been used
it's
ever.
Basically empty though.
It's empty. There is a channel there.
Honestly.
Yes, but now is the time. Now is the time for the game launches to address all this and make it perfect. So when it does, greatness. And the beta is discounted for those who buy it now on the website before the game launches. This beta will become the full game and unlock into the full game key magically on the day of launch. So you are getting the full game, just getting a little less of it right now as it rolls out toward the full game, and then you'll have the full game.
Yeah, and all your unlocks and progression carry over to the full game.
Yay!
So that'll be cool. That's famous.
Yeah, can you imagine? Be like, I've been playing the game for months. I'm level 72.
Yeah.
Nice. So what people will ask this and have asked it before, what's the advantage of levels? Like, what do you get?
What you get is you slowly get the full experience. So basically you get more and more sophisticated content that you can get, like just weapons that have really great upsides, but they also have like really strong downsides that you have to contend with. So the point is to basically keep that from new players so that they don't get super fucked up by it. A new player such as myself who just got really treated like dirt.
Who just got smacked by Dr. Avalanche.
Yeah, really got slapped
and his
around.
fencing prowess.
Yeah. So, the game actually, I would say, it kind of mirrors the player's kind of skill progression, and it gives them kind of steeper and steeper, like harder and harder tools to use. I think you see something similar in like a game like Bayonetta or Devil May Cry. Like it kind of adds dimensions and complexity to the game. Just through unlockable characters and new buffs and new weapons. And they kind of create new build strategies that you wouldn't normally have access to. And it kind of changes the meta all the time, which is fun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, chat's last suggestion is that you name him Rupert Avalanche, PhD. And with that, we will close up. And come by in Discord, hang out with us, say hey. And we do streams like, I'd say, maybe like every 3 weeks, once a month, something like that. Q&A for developers, Q&A for artists, other people that are working on Black Future 88. So do hang out, and thanks, guys.
All right. Thanks so much. And off.